Welcome in. We've got our Culver's Player of the Year. Might as well be Player of the Century. I don't know that I'm ever going to have one that is quite the marquee as McLaine Hudson. Lady Spartans, KHSAA state champions. McLaine, thank you so much for coming to Seven Mountains today and talking to the Sports Web.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I've been covering your career for, seems like forever. Mm-hmm. I can remember when you were 8 out there running around, and I could tell right then she's got her dad's tenacity on the court, on the field. So, played a lot of sports. What were some of the sports that didn't make the cut that you played when you were younger?
Yeah, when I was younger, I played soccer, and soccer didn't make the cut because it ran into softball. So anything that ran into softball was cut out pretty immediately, but soccer was one. Like, I could see myself playing soccer now, but yeah, it didn't make the cut.
So at the beginning of this year, you know, the Lady Spartans have had that shot a few times to try to take that trophy home, and it's a tough gauntlet, mm-hmm. you know, not an easy task for any team, because everybody that you see in the regular season, McLaine, it's their KHSAA state championship, mm-hmm. playing you all. So you had to face that every week. 45-0. Did you all imagine at the start of the year that was even a possibility?
I don't think we went into the season like, oh, we're going to go undefeated this year. I knew we had it in us. I knew we've had it in us for like years past, but yeah, I think we overachieved a little bit just like from that standpoint of going undefeated because we played a tough schedule. We went to Alabama, we went to Florida, and we played some tough teams. So we wanted to challenge ourselves, and we knew losing was going to help us get to where we wanted to be, but we ended up not losing, and that's the best.
That is incredible that happened the way that it did. And to play Orange Beach, which was the number 1 team in the nation at the time, according to Max Preps, and then you know, you beat a Tennessee team that was considered the number 1 team. Those games, did they put things into perspective a little bit just because of the competition?
Oh, yeah. We wanted to challenge ourselves, like I said, but they were great teams, and like the Green Hills team, we played them in the rain. So we played a lot of teams in different circumstances. Like we played the Green Hills in a tough game when it rained like almost the whole game. So we did everything we could to get ourselves ready for the postseason.
McLaine Hudson, Culver's Player of the Year, spring athlete. I've been wanting to give this to you, but I give it to seniors, so I was like, I can't wait. I want to give it to McLaine so bad. But wow, what a great year that we did do it right now. And we're going to talk about the next step mm-hmm. for McLaine Hudson before we go today. But again, just an amazing, legendary. You've left your mark at South Warren for sure. And let's put a bow on it there. Home run queen, I guess you
mm-hmm.
could say. Runs. There's so many different awards. Miss Kentucky softball. I mean, we could go on, and there's one I'm forgetting, McLaine. I'm not sure.
Maybe Gatorade Player of the Year.
Oh, I think that's it. Gatorade Player of the Year, and that's you've had that bestowed on you a couple times, mm-hmm. which is amazing. But all those records, are you gonna forget about those records at some point? Are you never gonna forget about your team?
I'll never forget the state championship. Like, I remember when we went up 5-0, I was like, wow, like we finally did it. Like no team had scored 5 runs on us the whole year, so I kind of knew like we had it. There was a few innings left, and yeah, if all of the individual records have been amazing, but that capped it off. That was a fairy tale ending for all of us.
It really was, and you had to leapfrog one scenario to get there, and that was Madison Central. And I was engulfed in that game. Everybody was listening. I was down south, and we still were connected, and it was a battle. Mm-hmm. And what a relief was it just to see Layla tag that one.
Oh my gosh. It was like the waterworks were flowing for all of us just seeing her round the bases because you see all your teammates' hard work throughout the year. Like, I saw Layla lift, like we were lifting partners. I saw her push herself in the weight room. I saw her all the extra reps she got. So it was like, wow, like I saw like firsthand like all her hard work pay off. Oh, it was surreal.
Well, all of your hard work paid mm-hmm. off, and Kelly's hard work paid off. And to see you all capture that moment is something I'll never forget. And I'm not even close to being part of the team. So for you all, it has to be undescribable, really. All right, so here we go. Florida State Seminole coming up. Headed down there actually very soon, and it's exciting. I know that your parents are probably excited. They're going to miss you being way down south, but I guess it's Tallahassee. Is that where you're headed?
Yep, Tallahassee.
That's pretty cool. So when you think about your next level and making that move that you did, I understand it. I really do. It gives you a chance to maybe get to that College World Series. A better chance, I guess is a better word. Did that factor into that? And, what made you ultimately say, I want to be a Florida State Seminole?
I think just looking at it as a whole, like the culture at Florida State is like something it's hard to find somewhere else. And the coaches just bring you in like family. And at the same time, at like athletic standpoint, they play the game similar to how I play. They are really fast, hit a lot of doubles, have power, but like speed is really a part of their game, and that's a big part of my game. So just looking at it as a whole, I knew I could fit in there.
Yeah, you're quite speedy yourself. McLaine Hudson, everybody. It's an absolute honor to sit here and give you this award, and been so many softball players over the years get it, and there's been some Spartans grab it. So I have to say, though, I think that you sit on the Mount Rushmore of Culver's Players of the Year. McLaine, there's no doubt about it. And we look so forward to seeing you not only get to the next level like you have, but really take control and start, just keep doing what McLaine Hudson does, and I know you will. Before we go today, though, you're saying goodbye to Warren County and the South Warren community, and what would you like to say maybe as you ride off into the sunset and head to your collegiate years? What would you like to say to the community?
Just thank you for supporting me and South Warren softball. The support we got all year was crazy. The autographs we signed to little girls, like that's what it's all about, like pouring into the next generation. And I hope that they continue to pour into South Warren softball and the District 14 and Region 4. So just thank you so much.
Well, you're going to be signing a lot more of those autographs in the future, and probably a lot more of those home runs, stolen bases, and runs. Welcome to Delicious Culver's Bowling Green. Thank them for always being our sponsor on the Sports Web. We get to meet incredible athletes and young people like McLaine Hudson. McLaine changed the world, shock history down there in Florida State. Thanks for listening, and good luck to McLaine Hudson.